Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you all here with me today. So today I'm going to show you a really simple, fun little collage book you can use. You can use this for photos, you can use this to glue book, collage, whatever you want to do. And it's very simply made, and I'm just going to show you how I made it. And I'm going to use my summer papers here to make this or decorate with it. So what I have here is, actually let me move my books here. These are the 4 books from Bridget and Keely O'Brien that I received last week, or I did a video on last week. So this is just an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. And then I made these waterfall pages here. Now each of these are, well, we'll get into the size. And then this side goes like this. So you can glue on the front, you can glue on the back. You can even put a piece of paper here and have this be a mini masterboard, which is what I'm going to do. Now, this is a cheaper cardstock, so it is a little flimsy right now. But once I'm going to add a collaged border on, or I'm sorry, cover on this. And then once I start gluing and stuff in here, this thing will become a lot more firm. But I'm also going to put another piece of cardstock right here as well to give this a little bit more firmness. And like I said, I'm going to make a little mini masterboard to go right here as well. So let's get going on how to make this, because it's super easy, beginner friendly. You can do this, I promise. Okay. Oh, and I also made one in a 12 by 12 size. This one turned out to be really big, and I feel like this project is just would be really big. So I think I'll keep this for like maybe magazine images or something. So these are bigger. You have 3 panels of little papers that you can glue on. Now, usually when I do waterfalls, I don't glue directly on this paper. I take another piece of cardstock and I glue on that, and then I glue that to this, and I leave a little border. You don't have to do that. That's just what I like to do. But you can glue right onto these if you want to. So really simply made. You can do it any size you want. Okay, so let's start out with a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And I'm going to get my scoreboard here. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard, you can always use a ruler and a scoring tool or a butter knife, the back of it. You can also use your paper trimmer. Just open it up and use this right here as your scoring piece. So very easy to do. All right, so this is 8.5 by 11. I'm going to give myself a 1/2 inch spine. So because half of 11 is 5.5, I'm going to take a 1/4 inch on either side. So 5.5 is my middle. So I'm going to score it 5 1/4. This is on the 11 inch side, by the way. And also 5 3/4. So now I have an equal amount on either side. So we have 5 1/4, score, 5 3/4, score. There's your cover. Boom. If you use thicker cardstock, it wouldn't be as flimsy, but I'm very confident that once I start gluing things in here, this thing is going to be a lot firmer. Okay, so I'm just going to fold on those lines. What happened to my bone folder? Anybody know? Oh, look, I put it away where it's supposed to go. I can't reach. Okay. So we're just going to give that a little score, a little press. And we'll do that on the other side as well. And give it a nice crease. Okay, so now there is our cover. Just like that. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let's make the parts that go inside. Step 2. All right. So set this aside for now. Now you can make your papers any size you want. On mine, these squares ended up being 4 by 4 inches, and this ends up being 5 by 6.5. But you can make yours any way you want. Mine just fit on there perfect. And you could also eliminate this side and repeat this on this side if you want, or eliminate these and repeat this on this side. Do it however you would like to do it. So I'm going to take a piece of white cardstock here. Is this just one piece? Yes. Okay. And I need 6 of these pieces. I'm going to need 6. Now, you need to cut them at 4.5 by 4. So I am just going to cut this at 4. And then cut this at 4 again. And you can save your scraps for other projects as well. These are great to stamp on if you have numbers or words or things like that. So save those. Okay, now I'm going to cut it to 4.5. 4.5. And you'll need, like I said, 6 of those. 4.5. I got 4 out of one piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. 4.5. Okay, come on. And 4.5. All right, so we have 4 here. Now I need a couple more. So I'm going to cut this one piece at 4. And cut it again at 4.5 twice. 4.5. And 4.5. Okay, now save this piece because you can use this as like your little masterboard piece for the back. Okay, so we have 6 of these now. And what we're going to do with them is score them. This is a lot easier than you think, guys. You can do this, I promise. Okay, so we have 4 inches by 4.5. So you want to turn it so it's on the 4.5 inch side. And we're just going to score it at 4. So you're just scoring a 1/2 inch off of it. And then we're going to end up folding that. And that's going to be our hinge to make our waterfall. 4.5. And you can make this as big as you want. You just have to adjust your measurements. This is just a fun little project. If you want like a weekend project, or you have a certain collage book and you just want to use the images from that book for one project, or if you want to make a gift for somebody, the options are endless, I tell you. Okay, so now we are just going to fold these over, and you want to make sure that you fold these. Take your time, make sure that they're straight, because that will help you have a straighter finished product in the end. So we're just going to fold over that edge, give it a nice crease. Take your time so your end product looks really nice. Unless you don't care, then don't. I mean, it's your project. You do you. Whatever floats your boat, do it. But if you do want it to turn out even and, you know, as nice as you possibly can, then take your time. All right, so we're folding these. Like so. All right, so now we have our 6 panels. So now we can glue them into our book. So let's take our cover. And I'm going to be using my art glitter glue. It's my favorite glue because it has a very strong hold, and it's also dries really fast. So now our little squares are 4 by 4, and you have this little hinge right here. So what I'm going to do is add some glue. You can use school glue if you want. You can use whatever kind of glue you like. And here's the score mark right here of where my spine is. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it about, I don't know, a little less than 1/4 inch up from the bottom. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to butt it right up against that spine, but not go over it. If you go over the score line, you're not going to be able to open and close your book. So I just butt mine right up against it, and then I kind of close it to make sure that I'm still good. And I want to make sure that I'm even along the bottom as well. And I am, so you can see this amount right here. Give this a press. Open it up. Grab a second panel. glue on that, and repeat. Now this time you just take your little piece that has the glue and you butt it right up against the edge of that last piece, making sure it's even. You can also put this piece down. This piece I think I glued a little off, but that's okay. We'll just go like this. Okay. Press it down. Get a nice push on there. And repeat. Here we go. And we'll do this again. Butt it right up against the edge there. Making sure I'm even. I am. If you want, you can put a little pencil line here so that you can see, you know, where to put it. But essentially, you just want to follow the one that's in front of it. Okay, so now we have our bottom panels, 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm going to do my top ones. And for this, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of measure by eyesight and notice, you know, this is about the same amount that I have from the bottom here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody will notice. If you want it to be exact, definitely use a ruler. But I'm pretty good at eyeballing, so I'm just eyeballing mine. Making sure that's straight. Give this an open. I'm good. Okay. And you could absolutely use thicker cardstock if you would like. You can also use cardboard for this if you would like, or a cereal box, whatever you want to use. I just wanted a quick, easy, fun little project. And like I said, I really feel like this will thicken up and be more sturdy once I start gluing in it. Okay. See how quick and easy this is? You can do this. Now, granted, I'm a little faster because I've done this a lot of times, but you will be too. You'll get there. And you might already be fast at it. Got a lot of seasoned crafters in our community. I was going to say I was going to say my comment section, but in our community. Okay, so there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There's your one side. I have 6 panels that I can glue on the front and the back. And we'll just keep that like that. Now let's do this side. We're going to do the same kind of thing, only we will cut our pieces a little bit bigger. So for this, let me grab my paper here. Like I said, these, when they're on here, are 5 by 6.5, but we are going to cut them. We are going to cut them to 5 by 7. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at 5 on this side, on the 11-inch side. So there's 5. Let's cut this one to 5 as well. I guess I could have done the 7 first, but oh well. Okay, so here's the 5. Save your little pieces. I keep those in my scrap basket. And now I want to cut these at 7. So let's cut these at 7. Where is my little 7? It's hard to see on this. Okay, 5 by 7. Cut this one at 7. So we have 2. Now we need to repeat. And I have 4 panels, so you'll need 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 for that. So we'll repeat this again. This time I'm going to cut it this way and cut the 7 first, so I only have to cut 7 once. Save this big piece, save those, and then we'll cut it at 5. And we'll cut it at 5 and 5. All right, perfect. So now we have our 4 panels for the left side. So we're going to bring out our scoreboard again, or whatever tool you're using to score your papers. And on the 7-inch side, we're going to score it on 1/2 inch, just like we did our other ones. So because it's 7 inches, we will score it 6.5. 6.5. You guessed it, 6.5. And last but not least, 6.5. All right, perfect. So we are done scoring. Yay! All right, let's fold all these up just like we did our other ones. Give them a nice fold and a crease. You guys, it's going to be like 90 today. I am not excited about it at all. I'm actually cold right now. I have my house freezing right now because I want to make sure that when it gets warmer later, you know, and we have to crank our AC, that we don't make our AC overwork, you know. Okay. There we go. So now we have these 4 panels. Let's add them to this book as well. Now, I always turn mine upside down for my first panel when I'm doing them like this, just because I find it easier. I can actually see the top. Maybe it's because I'm short. I don't know. Just find it easier. So if it helps you to turn your first one upside down like I'm doing, then go for it. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure, here's where my spine is and here's where the edge is, obviously. I'm just going to make sure that I get these evenly in between them. And then I'm going to put this towards the top. I want to make sure that my paper is as straight as possible when I'm gluing it down, because that will set the stage for the rest of them. And listen, if it's a little crooked, once you decorate it, nobody's going to notice. And if they notice, ew, that's rude. Who cares? Okay, hold on. I got a little glue boogie on the tip of my glue. Yuck. I've been letting it go and it's just getting bigger and bigger. Okay. Here we go. I love this glue. Hands down my fave. All right, now I'm just going to turn it on the side because it makes it so much easier for me. And I'm just going to line these up like I did before. Give it a crease. Here we go. Wipe off any excess glue that might have been squeezed out of there. By pushing it down, once you put the paper down, you're really adhering it to the paper down below, because you're squishing that glue down and you're relieving any air pockets that are in there. So you really want to make sure that you do push it down when you're gluing something. Okay, we're going to line these up. Give it a little press. Oh man, I'm getting crazy with the glue today. Yikes. Crafter's gone wild. All right. Not like that. Not like that. Okay. Nobody wants to see that, I promise. Okay, here we go. And we're gluing. If you need to stop the video at any time to go ahead with your step before I go on to the next step, please feel free to do that. Okay. What is up with my glue application today? I'm just getting crazy with it. I knew this one was off. It fell off. Okay, let's see if I can't fix that. Well, my glue is already sticking. So you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. That's right. I'm just going to let myself not worry about it. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit. Actually, I could probably just move it over a little. Nah, it's fine. Once I'm gluing on here, you'll never be able to tell. Now, I could probably add one more because I do have this 1/2 inch right here. How come on this one, my paper seems longer? I don't know. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I know why. I didn't put it as to the top as much. Okay, so there's that. You can add one more if you want to. I'm not going to. All right. So now it's time to play. So we have that one scrap. I wanted to see if this would fit. Ooh, I only need to trim a little bit off of it. I am going to do a little masterboard right here. Okay, that works for me. All right. let's do some gluing. I'm going to start, actually, this one, I'm going to let this one dry over here. I'm going to start on this one. I want to make this a masterboard and glue it onto here on the back. So let's take some of Keeley's Summer Patterns and Papers. I love this book. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to tear out a few papers and glue them on there. Oh my gosh, which ones do I choose? They're so cute. So I could go all floral or I could go more summery. Oh my gosh, there's so many to choose from. Okay. How do I want to do this? So normally when I cut my papers out of my books, I just take my cutting board and I slide it in here and then I line it up and then I cut like little strips out. That way I don't have to rip the entire book apart and I can leave the papers in there. So I'm just going to cut 3 inches worth of papers. I'm going to cut this one. Now they're double-sided, so I can use both sides in my collage. Okay, so I want that paper, and the other side of that had shells. So let's see, what else do I want? Ooh, I do like these with the suntan lotion and stuff. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, I do like the ice cream. What's on this? Ooh, this one's cute too with the raspberry. Oh my gosh, they're all cute. This is why I have a hard time, because I really do love them all. Oh, this one's very summery as well. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on. Okay, I think I'll take this ice cream and cut it at 3 inches. What'd I do with my... Cut 3 inches off of here. You don't have to do it like this. This is just what I do so that I can keep my papers in my book. Okay, I'm going to go find a few more papers to cut out, and then I'll come back and show you what I picked. Okay, so here are the 5 papers that I picked. I'm going to trim these up into some smaller sizes, and then the other sides look like this. So I can use some of both sides. It'll be really fun. Okay, so what do I want to cut these to? I think I'll cut these down to a bunch of different sizes. Let's do like a 3x3. How about 2 3x3s? Because I'm going to collage. Well, okay. How about a 3x2? Do I want to do like a 1x6? Why don't I cut this? I want to cut them both vertically and horizontally. We'll cut it like this. And I can trim these down later. I just do a generic cut for the first ones. And then if I need to trim them down later, I can. But I just like a starting point. 3. And when I do a 3x2. And then I did a 1x2 and a 2x6 and a 1x6. Okay, so I cut down my papers. I can cut them down some more if I need to. I'm just going to kind of put these in order for each size. And then that way I know which pieces to grab. All right, so let's get started. It's going to go this way across, so let's just start with this. What's on the other side? Oh, with the stars. I think I'll go with this. Nice. All right, let's start gluing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love gluing. I love it. All right, let's do it. Double-sided papers like this work so good for making masterboards because you can flip the paper over and have a different side to choose from. I really like that. Instead of having to use... I feel like you save on paper when you do that because you don't have to cut out... Like I cut out 6 pieces. Before, if I needed other designs, I would have had to cut out 12. But because I can flip them over, you know what I mean? And of course, that's just a wee bit too small. How do I want to do that? Well, I think I could use, let's use one of these. And I'll just go along the edge here. I'm going to cut it at 3. This is what I talked about, how I do like a generic size and then I cut it down later when I need to. So there's 3. Ooh, which side do I want? Do I want the fruity side or do I want the non-fruity side? I actually kind of like the fruity side. I mean, I have watermelons on the other. Maybe I do like the other side better. I'm going to go with the other side. I'm going to change it up. I know, I'm getting crazy with it. Ooh, she's getting crazy. Oh, 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 she is crazy. We all knew this. We all knew I was crazy. Okay. Let's glue this right up to the edge. I made it just a little bit overhang because I like to be able to cut off that end and make it all flush and nice. That's just how I roll. Okay, so we have that piece. And what else do I want to add? Ooh, should we put some ice cream? Let's do that. Ooh, should I go this way though? Yeah, let's go that way. And we're gluing. This is gonna look so cute on that back panel. Okay, so we have that piece. What else do I want to add? Should I add the shells? Or, oh, I have the umbrellas I could add. I feel like I have dark on this side and light on this side. I need something dark on the other side. Well, not dark, but you know what I mean. Let's add the blue flowers right here. I know this is very eclectic, but I will also glue things on here as well. But I just wanted, you know, a throw up of summer in your face. All right, let's glue this on here. I like that. Okay, that looks real nice. And why don't we add the umbrellas while we're at it? I think they go this way. Yes, ma'am, they do. All right, there we go. I do like this watermelon, so I want to add it. Why don't I add it over here like this? Oh, but that would leave me like a little strip right here. So let's find a bigger piece and put it right here. Yeah, love it. All right. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. It's fun to do on a day where it's going to be like 90 degrees today. Definitely summer. Okay, where's a pattern I haven't used yet? I haven't used this pattern. What's on the other side of it? Oh, the ice cream. Where's a smaller piece of that? Oh, right here. Oh, I did use the ice cream already. I have the shells. I have that. What was on the, oh, I don't have these yet. Do I want to add, I think I want to add these. But I was looking to see if I had, oh, what's this? Right here. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, it fits right there. Get in there. Right up in there. Oops. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh, I glued it to my table. All right, so let's trim this now. I'll go trim it and I'll be right back just so we can save on some time. I'll be right back. All right, so here's my panel. Here's all my little pieces. The pieces that I cut off that still have a little glue on them, I turn upside down on my table so that they can dry, and then I put them back in my pile. So I'm going to take my Ranger Archival ink in Paradise Teal. This is my favorite one. I use it on everything. And I'm going to go around the edges in this because I feel like it will bring it all together and make it more cohesive and look like one piece. Plus, it's just fun, and I want to do it. You can use whatever colors you like. make this your own. You can, you know, obviously make this in any kind of style you want, any kind of papers you want. I'm just using summer because it's summer and I just got these books and I want to play with them. All right, where's my book? Here it is. I'm going to do this again, but bigger for my cover. So let's glue this into here like so. Let me just make sure it fits. Oh, it does. Like a glove. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, I could use my glue stick, but I'm going to use my art glitter glue because I'm lazy and it has a firm hold, and I often go to my art glitter glue when I have thicker papers. Now, Scotch permanent glue stick would hold this down no problem. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't know. I feel like this is quicker and easier for me. Okay. See, let's get this on here. I want to make sure I have it even all the way around because that's how I roll. If that's not how you roll, don't worry about it. Okay. Oh my gosh, that looks so fun. I love it. Oops, getting ink. Now I'm getting ink everywhere. Yesterday I did jelly printing with the glue crew. And oh my gosh, my hands were disgusting. I got so messy, you guys. So messy. Okay, that looks great. And then I can collage, you know, different things on there. Okay. Ooh, that looks cool behind there too. I didn't think about that actually. All right, now for this, let me move these papers because I still want to collage with those. I want to grab Bridget's paper book. Now, Keeley came out with a collage book and a paper, or I'm sorry, a background paper book to cut and collage and an ephemera book. And then Bridget also came out with a collage book and a paper book. Her papers and her images are different. So for her, she has like background themes. So what I wanted to do was use those on this side and make a little fun little collage using a background. So I need to pick some backgrounds. Oh, this might be perfect actually. Okay, let me keep looking. This is a great collage paper. Again, collage paper, collage paper, I love this. Oh, this is so cute. Ooh, this would be a good one too. Okay, I might use some of those. I'm trying to look for what I want on that front page. Ooh, this would be cute too. Maybe I'll start with this. Okay, I'm gonna actually tear this page out. Oh gosh. It pains me to do it. All right, so I want to, I think what I'll do is actually put it towards the bottom here and then cut this off, and I can use this part for collage. Yes, I was thinking too, I could bring it down a little bit. That way I have a little bit of this and this. Oh, maybe I will do that. Okay, let me trim this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I'm going to glue this onto this panel. I do want to go around the edges with my teal, just because I think it'll look fantastic with these colors. And I'm just using whatever residual ink is still on my ink blotter here. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I love little themed projects. And then I'll glue this like so. What does it look like on the other side? Should I flip it? That's what this side looks like. What does this side look like? I'm going to go with this side. Okay. Actually grab a piece of paper here. I'm going to put this right up to the edge there. For one, it helps me see. And two, I won't get glue on the rest of my book. Okay, let's get this up here. Scooch it over if I need to, which I do. Okay. I'm not all the way to the top on this side, but I'm just going to let it go. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. You could always do these panels before you even glue them on, but this is kind of the fun part for me. Okay. So now I just need to trim. I always do a little bit more just so I can make sure I get it over the entire piece. You don't have to do it that way, but I just feel like when I cut it exactly right, if I don't glue it exactly right, it's going to be wonky. You know what I mean? So I always give myself just a little bit of wiggle room there. So there's my first little panel, and then I can glue my summer images on there. And then I just wanted to see if I wanted to kind of collage a little bit on some of these. Oh, here's the other thing I wanted to tell you too. So you can use some of your scraps. Like I have this piece right here, and I can make a little pocket and then put a little tag in here. So take some of your scraps and see if you can make them into little pockets too, because how fun would that be? That's just more things to add into your book. So I might do a couple of those as well. So I also want to do a masterboard for the cover of my paper or my book. So this is 5 1/4. So I want to make mine 5 by, obviously 8 1/2. I just want to check. So I'm going to make mine 5 by 8 1/4. So I'm just going to cut this paper that I just used here. 5 by 8 1/4. Okay, so I want to cut this at 5. And then 8 1/4. 8 1/4. Ba-bow. Scrap bin. Let's see how this would look on here, because I want to keep some of the blue border. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So now it leaves me with 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Okay. So let's do another mini masterboard for my cover. I could use these too. I might use those. We'll see. But I already have all these cut up. I'll save those for the inside. All right, let's do some more of these. These are really fun. So let's start with Hawaiian flowers this time. We'll put them right here. Ooh, this is fun. Look at all these little masterboards you get to make on this. So fun. And you can decorate this in so many different ways. Like I said, add pockets, tags. You could add, you know, tabs, all kinds of fun stuff. I really like making masterboards, so I thought this would be really fun to make a bunch of little masterboards to put everywhere. Got one on the cover, got one on the back. Why am I using my bone folder for this? I need my scraper tool. I need the big guns. Ooh, I'm switching out glue. I need this. I don't want to get glue all over my table. Going heavy with the glue today. Jeesh. I also have some of these. I think I'm going to put these right across here. Yeah, let's put these across. Okay. Wait, which way do they go? I don't think it matters. Okay, now we have those. That's too small. Where are my squares? Did I use all those already? Oh wait, here's one. I have the shells. Let's add the shells. All right, the shells have made it. Ooh, what if I did like one little strip right here? Let's do that. That's different. Watermelon strip. Bob bought a couple mini watermelons the other day, and I've been cutting them up for our dinner, or to go with our dinners. And they were the best little watermelons ever. So good. Bob was so proud of himself. He's like, I did such a good job. I said, yes, you did, honey. Yes, you did. Should we add these? I mean, I don't see why not. Let's add them. Let's add all the things. All the things. Then I need to find a cute focal image for the front. Ooh, I can't wait. Gotta look through the cut and collage books, find something cute. Okay. I do kind of want to add some of those colors. I didn't add that before. And I don't have any of this. We'll put the fruit like this. Right? Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Sorry, talking to myself. All right, I'm gonna go trim this and I'll be right back, and then we will glue it to the front. Okay, so I just laid this flat because it'll be easier for me to glue on it, but I do want to go around my edges in this teal again because, hello, it's fun and I like it. And I feel like it brings all these little panels together when I do it this way. If you don't think so, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. No hard feelings. You do your art how you want to do your art, and I'll do my art how I want to do my art. No problem there. All right, perfect. So, let's glue this down. Just kind of want to see where all my panels and everything is going to be. I like to give myself a little visual of the spacing before I lay it down. All right, art glitter glue, you're up. And we're gluing. You can also use double-sided tape. The only reason why I panic a little bit when I use double-sided tape is because if I don't get it down right away how I like it, you know what I mean? Using glue gives me a couple seconds of wiggle room. And when you're using a fast-drying glue, it's literally a few seconds. Okay, so eyeballing it again to see if I have it even. I do not. So let's just move this over a little bit. Okay, I think I'm looking pretty good. I'm not going to complain. Let me put my lid on here real fast. I'm going to get my tool here and just give it a press because I really want to get the glue to adhere and I want to get all the air out. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So cute. And it already feels, oh yeah, just putting that panel on, it's already way, way thicker. So I'm really glad I did that. So I suggest doing something like that if you're using, like this is just inexpensive cardstock. Oh my gosh, that's cute. So now I'll need to go through both Keely and Bridget's book today and find some, oh my gosh, there's so many things to cut out and play with. So many. So I definitely want to find some things to add to my cover and then also on my other pages. So I will go and cut a bunch of these out today, and then tomorrow we can finish playing in this. If you make yours today, then we can play with them tomorrow together. So Bridget has a few larger images in her book, so I might use maybe something like this for the front, you know, something that's a little bit bigger for this panel. But yeah, I'm going to go cut out a bunch of stuff today, and then tomorrow we can play in this some more, and we can collage on these and then these as well. You don't have to add anything on the backs of these if you don't want to, but it definitely gives you more gluing space if you do. And then I also have this masterboard to play with here, and then all 6 of these. And technically it's 12 because if you use the other side. So yeah, it was so fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed this project. It's a lot of fun, super quick to make. You can make a ton of these for any kind of subject you want. You can use magazine images, book pages, scrapbook paper, whatever you want to do to decorate this. You don't have to use a cut and collage book. I'm just doing that, and that's my example, but absolutely use what you have. I will link the books in the description box in case you're interested in checking those out. But I'm going to let you guys go for today, and then I'll see you back tomorrow, and we will do some more decorating. Ooh, I'm so excited. It'll be so fun to actually, like, you know, put the little images down and stuff. I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Don't forget to drink your water, especially now that we've hit summer in the States. It's just, you gotta drink your water, friends. You really do. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later. I'm just looking out for you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video today. Please give it a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.